Minecraft thumbnail industry is evolving. People are creating new styles, using better color palettes, adding more details, and making cleaner compositions. But how? In all of this, can you learn how to make the perfect Minecraft thumbnail? You have me, and I can teach you everything you need to know to start making banger Minecraft thumbnails. I already made a video that covers all the basics of thumbnail making. Watch if you haven't already. Today, I will dive deeper into how you can improve any of your Minecraft thumbnails with just a few simple steps. Part 1. The posing. Create your NPC and add your skin like this. Turn it towards the sun. That way you will get better lighting on it. Now, one of the things I always do while posing is lowering NPC's arms, like so, to make it look more cartoonish. Another thing I learned is to use the rule of thirds. If you add 4 lines to any big YouTuber's thumbnail, you will see that they follow this rule. Now, to make it easier for you, I found this mod which will add the rule of third lines right in Minecraft. While you are posing your NPC, always check how it will look like in the final shot. Use spectator mode and rule of thirds to do that. By the way, to make your flying speed slower while in spectator, just scroll up or down on your mouse and you will go faster or slower. This helps to get the best positions for taking screenshots. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about is shaders. I put shaders that I use in Google Drive, but you don't have to use them. Find shaders that suit you and your style. Play with the settings and find what looks best. Same goes for texture packs. Part 2. For all the non-Photoshop users out there, use Photopea. It's free, it's great, and has everything that Photoshop has. I added all the Photopea shortcuts in the description. I will use Photoshop because I worked with it for a long time and I'm used to it. Open your software, drag your renders in here, and let's begin. If you right click the area outside your working space, this little window will appear. Select light gray option. You can do the same in Photopea by clicking more, theme, light gray. This makes the workspace bright. Human brain naturally makes it look as everything is brighter when in the dark. By making our workspace bright, we bring our colors back to normal. This helps make your thumbnail look less bright so you can see where you should add some extra brightness. One of the biggest mistakes beginners make is not using camera raw filter. It is a great tool to make any image look better. To find it, click on filter, camera raw filter, and there you are. It's that easy. Now I'll show you what settings you must adjust in camera raw filter. Firstly, bring your exposure and contrast up to make your render pop out more. Now add some saturation, texture, and clarity. It will help by making your image look more sharp and better quality. In color mixer, select the all tab and change color values to make colors more appealing. Lastly, in detail, drag the sharpening, noise reduction, and color noise reduction sliders a little up. As I always say, you don't have to use the exact same thing as me, but with my experience, I know that those are the most needed ones. One last thing about camera raw filter: if you made it look really good, save it. Click on the 3 dots and create a preset, name it, and boom, you are done. Now you have those settings on any image or render in just 4 clicks like this. Pitstop. I just wanted to say a huge thank you to all of you guys. My dream of getting more than 100 subscribers came true in less than a week. Now, if you are not subscribed yet, please do so if you like my content. Sharing, liking, and commenting also helps. Thank you. By the way, I created a Discord channel where you can find some assets, send your work, and ask for help. I will be happy to see you there. Next important thing is light. We usually think of it as the sun or some light source like a torch, but in reality, almost everything reflects light, which creates more light, which leads to shadows. We are going to talk about them later. What I'm trying to say right now is add light, and I will show you how. Choose your character layer, pick the object selection tool, and select your render with it. Create a new layer, select your brush tool, choose a color, and adjust brush size. Use Alt plus moving your mouse left and right, and adjust hardness by holding Alt plus moving mouse up and down. Draw over the area where you need light and then change blending mode and opacity to make the light seem natural. Next thing on my list are shadows. Those can make anything look better, but if you do it wrong, it will ruin everything. Shadow tutorial alert. Take the polygon lasso tool. There are a few of them. To get the right one, right click on the tool and then choose the right one. Now find the bottom corner on your character's face and make a selection like this. Connected to your other bottom corner, now create a new layer. Select the brush tool, choose black color, and draw in the area just like me. Lower opacity a little, and there you have it, a good looking face shadow. By the way, you can add light sources the same way I just showed you. Use white or yellow colors instead. Let us talk about a different kind of shadow now. Have you ever wondered how I can create those realistic shadows under characters? Well, you have the answer right here. Double click your character render layer, this will pop up. Select the drop shadow option and the drop shadow effect with the same settings as mine. Smash that OK button. Now right click the layer effects thingy, choose the create layer option, select the newly appeared drop shadow layer, click CTRL plus T. Hold the middle square while holding Control, moving around. Bring it all the way down and make it go in the opposite direction of the light source. Now stop holding the Control button and just move the whole layer right under your character. Lower opacity, draw extra shadows if needed, and you are done. You can also erase the furthest point of your shadow to make it more realistic. I'm out of here. Joking, I'm still here. I'm not finished just yet. Overlays. These layers that are almost invisible can bring life into your thumbnail, but you always have to be careful while using them. If you make them too visible, it will ruin the look of your thumbnail. Now I will show you how to use them correctly. Pick an overlay that suits your situation. For example, red noise overlays look good on horror thumbnails, or the vignette overlay, which look good on almost any thumbnail. Add the overlay. I have some of the best ones that I use in my assets pack. Change blending option to overlay, and if it looks good, then leave it. But if it doesn't, lower the opacity of it until you can barely see it. Good job! If you followed all my steps and watched my previous video, you should have a nice looking banner killer thumbnail now. And while you are still here, let me just tell you one last thing. I found the gold mine of any Minecraft YouTuber, big or small. The creator coaster. The Discord has everything you need and even more. All of the assets you might think of are here. PNGs, music, overlays, animations, green screens. Check link in the description. You might find something needed there. Thank you for watching. Peace out.